Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and as you guessed, I'm back in the dark room, the very sort of like vampire room, and I guessed wrong last night. It actually looks more pink now that there's more light in here, but in the evening it's sort of red. Maybe it's sort of like a love tone. It's kind of weird, it's good. Anyway, so I'm basically decided that I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to do a quick vlog, letting you know how the day was, what we've been up to, and today we have been at Ubisoft all day, just playing on Assassin's Creed 3. Tomorrow is all Far Cry, so you get to hear all about that. And it turns out that there's actually other YouTubers at this thing. Like, they're all foreign YouTubers, as in, like, German, French, and Spanish, I think it is. And basically, each place has brought a YouTuber or YouTubers along. And it's been really cool. We basically played a load of single player. There was 3 different things we could play. We could play Homestead, Sequence 6, and I don't remember what the other one was called, but basically we were able to get to Boston. It seemed like whichever one I chose, I was able to go to different places from them, which was kind of interesting. But yeah, I got to play on Assassin's Creed, and it was really cool, and there's stuff like, you know, there was one mission where I had to blow up some crates, so like you have to sneak in, put a little grenade down, and then, you know, run off and let the grenade explode. But then one of the guys came over and was like, hey, you know that little keg that's right next to it? I was like, yeah. And he's like, basically, if you get that, and you roll it, the NPCs will be like, what the hell, why is this thing rolling over towards me? And automatically, when you roll the keg, it will realise that you want to use your gun, and you shoot it, everything explodes. It was amazing. It was so good. And then straight after we did single player for like the whole morning. We must have played a good like 3 or 4 hours of it. So I was starting to get a little bit of a headache just from the screen, because the screen was really big and we had to sit quite close because the chairs were raised and the headphone cable wasn't particularly long. But we actually played it on PS3, and we actually got to record all of the footage as well. So they've got like, I think it was, they've got some kind of capture card built into the PC. So we actually get all of the footage. So like we were joking, me and Hannah, we were going, oh yeah, let's just do like a let's play and we'll just dub over the game audio and game visuals that we get over the next couple of days. But we're not going to do that because it's like halfway through the story by this point. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. And then we did multiplayer, and multiplayer is wicked. So we played 2 modes. We played one called Dogfight, which is a slightly smaller mode. I think you only require 4 people to play that one. And it's a really short range map, and there's loads of NPCs, but there's only one of each of you. So if you choose a particular looking character, there's only one of them. So it's actually quite easy. Well, I say quite easy. I found it insanely hard to actually spot anybody in the crowds. And then obviously it's the whole thing, you've got to assassinate them before they can assassinate you. Little things like if you repel them, so if you see them coming, like I played as this like girl with like a huge chest, and I was just like slapping any guy that walked up to me who was actually going to try and kill me. And then after that he just goes, oh, you know what, she slapped me, I won't try and kill her. Because apparently that is how it works in real life. If you slap someone, ladies, they won't kill you. There you go. Don't ever use that advice seriously. It's weird. And then we played a slightly bigger one, which is a larger scale map, and you get a radar. Because the map's so big, it will actually guide you towards where your enemy is. You have a circle, and then you have like part of the pie is filled in, and obviously it will move depending on which direction your enemy's in, and then it will actually fill up more of the circle, more of the ring, the closer you get to them, which I thought was really cool. So we played that mode, and I only came like second to last in like every game, because I've never played Assassin's Creed really before today. So it's been a bit of an experience for me. And you know what? I'm actually going to buy Assassin's Creed 3, and this isn't any kind of like sponsorship or anything saying that. I genuinely think it's really good. Like, I played the basically the Homestead. So the Homestead is kind of like you build your own town depending on who you rescue in the real world. And I rescued a couple of people. There's this one guy who gets pushed over a cliff by by these tax collector guys. I think it was tax collectors, and basically you leave him hanging upside down over the over the cliff face because they tied a rope to his leg and then pushed him over. So you leave him hanging there while you take out all the guys, and then when you rescue him, he comes back and he turns out he can like make barrels and chairs and tables and stuff, which is cool. And then there's this one girl who got like shot by hunters, and basically you let her join you, and eventually she will actually hunt on your behalf. So she'll get you pelts, she'll get you food and stuff like that, which I thought was really cool. And yeah, so we did that. So it's just, I don't know, it just seems like a really, really good game. And like, I didn't feel too disincluded from it. I think knowing the very basics of what Assassin's Creed is about, with this being a brand new character in number 3, because the way people have told me it works is Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 were 2 separate characters, Ezio and Altair, I think his name is, and then obviously it's been the same guy for quite a while now, and now that it's number 3, as in a numbered version, not like Revelations, Brotherhood, stuff like that, they've actually changed characters, so it feels like a fresh start, which is always a good point for people that are new to the series like myself to be able to jump in and have a go, which is really cool. Other than that, not really done much else. We went out for some food, which was cool. We're actually going to go out in a second to the gas station. I'm calling it that because I'm abroad. I'm in America and Canada. I'll speak the native tongue. Well, no, I won't. I forgot to mention this yesterday. Everything is in French here. Like, I knew that France and French people had a huge presence here, but I thought it was like, you know, everything here will be in English, but it's not. Literally everything here is in French. It's kind of crazy. It's interesting. So people always speak to you in French first, and then the second you go, oh, hi, or, you know, how's it going, they'll instantly recognise your English, and then they'll start talking to you in English. It's very weird. Like, I wasn't expecting that, and I don't know if that's just in Montreal. Maybe this is a huge hotspot for French people, or if it's just like that over the entire of Canada. But I've never heard, you know, my friends like Sonia or Dean or who else, Cassandra or Morgan or anybody like that ever mention anything, you know, of this kind of thing, yeah. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. It's cool. I like it. It's good. And yeah, like I was saying, gas station. We're heading out in a second. Me and Hannah are going to go to the gas station because there's a Tim Hortons there, and everybody's been nagging at us to go out there and try either a hot chocolate or a latte or something like that. I'm going to go for a hot chocolate personally because that's the only thing I like. I don't trust myself with caffeine. I don't know if anybody else is the same, but I've never had a cup of coffee in my life just because I don't know what would happen. I feel like I'd just like shake and I'd just explode everywhere. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. And then tonight we're going to like a bar and stuff. We actually had, like yesterday I told you about the kid at the airport. We actually had one of them meet us at Ubisoft. He was sat in the reception as we left today, and I'd been tweeting him about 15 minutes earlier, and I thought, oh, you know, he's all talk. But then he actually was there, and he said hello to us and stuff, and it was really cool, you know. He said hello, and he asked us how we were like in Canada, and then he says, look, I don't want to be in your way, I'll get going, you know, see you later. And he was just really respectful, and he was a really cool guy. So I'm going to put a link below to his Twitter account. If you want to go tell him he's awesome, and, you know, he's very respectful and just a genuinely nice person, it's really cool, then you can go and do that, which is good. So yeah, I'm going to shoot off because I want to go try this Tim Hortons. I'm really excited about it, which is good. If you want to go check out the Trouble in Mineville video, I put that out earlier on yesterday, and it's pretty good. And if you actually want to win 2 traitor tokens, which basically guarantee you to be the traitor whenever you play on the server, you obviously get 1 use of each token. Then you can just leave a comment on the video, on the Trouble in Mineville video, and that's it. And that's it, you entered. You're good. So yeah, so we're going to go do that. I'm going to get some chocolate as well, but I'm going to make sure that I don't get anything that matches the little mini bar here, because I know how it might look if all of a sudden there are Toblerones or Mars bars, or even though I don't like nuts, peanut M&Ms just like suddenly like there's wrappers all across the side. It would look like I'm trying to have some and then replace them with ones that I bought across the street. So yeah, I don't want to risk anything like that. So I'm going to go find this Tim Hortons thing, and I'm going to have some American chocolate, totally getting Hershey's, and I'm going to see what else they've got as well. So again, thank you very much for watching. It's really awesome being able to come out here. I met some really nice people today, and I shall see you all in a little bit. Bye!